Hey there, I know I'm a few seconds early. I just want to see if this is working. If there's anybody listening, give me a sign that you can hear me, okay? I believe I got it all dialed in here. Okay, looks like we're good. Got audio. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. So, welcome to the 7 simple steps. I hope this is of some value to you if you listen to this. There's 7 5-minute videos, and I hope you'll find value in it. And if you don't, I've only wasted 5 minutes of your time, because if you bail out on the first one, it's only 5 minutes, okay? So here's step 1. Step 1 is decide that you are your favorite human being, okay? Decide that you are your favorite human being. Now, this might seem a little odd to you, so let's put it in a context that might make more sense. You have a good friend, a friend that you like and you trust, and that friend gets recognized for doing some kind of good work, good deed, helped a fellow human being, helped an animal that was, whatever, did something great, and you acknowledge that. So what would you do? You'd call them up and say, hey, sister, good job, nicely done. Hey, brother, I appreciate that, you're a good man. Or, maybe a little more formal in terms of well done, sir, well done, ma'am, right? So that's how you would regard somebody who did something well, right? Did something that you admired. Now, in the same way, let's say the same person, they get a little off track at some point, right? They're normally like this, they're easy to relate to, they're easy on people, they have great relationships, and then there's this incident that occurs that says, ooh, this is out of character for this person. Maybe how you would address that with them, you might say, listen, I have an observation. If you want to hear it, I will share it with you. And because, of course, you want their permission to share that with them, right? I mean, the quote, and I don't know who said this, but unsolicited advice is always perceived as criticism, and I believe that to be true. But if you have the person's permission to share with them, then you might say, listen, you know what, you are awesome, but normally you relate very well to people, you're easy to get along with, you make consensus, you make things happen, and here you are a little off. Like, this is not your norm. This is not how you normally are. And I'm just pointing that out to you. And then that person might tell you, oh yeah, well, I'm struggling with a failure of my health. I have a problem. Somebody died that was important to me, or my cat died, or there's some kind of problem in my life that is causing me to act out of my normal bounds, if you will, right? So then you would do the most kindest correction you could to assist them to get back to on track and back to the life that they enjoy and the life that they can live so well. So in the same way, if you regard yourself as your favorite human being, what are you going to do? That's how you're going to treat yourself. Your self-talk to yourself is going to be very encouraging and positive, and yeah, give it a try, do it, don't worry, that kind of a thing. And your correction, if you need it, is going to be, which we all need it sometimes, is going to be more encouraging, more positive, more not beating you up, but saying, all right, let's just move over here, get back on track, things will be good. So I believe that if you regard yourself as your favorite human being, this is a very, very positive thing in terms of your ability to function as a human being and enjoy a great life. I think it works for me anyways. I hope it works for you. And by the way, I'm not saying, don't get where, gee, I'm saying you're better than somebody else, or I'm better than somebody else, or worse. It's not better or worse. It's just a choice you make in terms of favorite. Who's your favorite human being? And who else should it be to be your favorite human being? Because you're with yourself from life till death, right? So that's for you to make that decision, and you don't have to do a pledge, you don't have to, do affirmations, you don't have to do any of those kind of things. Although, it's kind of fun if, when you're washing your hands and you look in the mirror and say, hey, there's my favorite human being. That's kind of fun. Don't do that in a public washroom, though. That could cause some problems. Things might go awry, okay? But in the privacy of your own home, that's a good thing. That's a fun thing to do, okay? So decide you are your favorite human being. Oh, and this has nothing to do with a religious context. You know, it's not saying you're making yourself out to be some kind of deity or that you're bigger than Jesus. That's not it. It's just basically it's about this life and what happens now, right? And so this covers you from here until you die. That's what this tip is supposed to be helpful for, okay? So yeah, so that's that. How am I doing on time here? Oh, I'm over time already. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I'm trying to keep these to 5 minutes. So that's tip number 1. Decide that you are your favorite human being. I will see you in a week for tip number 2 next Friday, 10 o'clock. Thanks.